Okay, so it is 2-0 for the grand finals right now. The games actually started with semifinals at 2:30 a.m. and I set my alarm for that, but I went to bed at like 10, couldn't really fall asleep, and when my alarm went off, I was so tired, so I decided to sleep more and wake up for finals. But finals started around 6 in the morning and I was still dying and I just didn't want to get up and feel like crap watching the games. So I watched actually most of game 1 in bed on my phone. Then I just died, went to sleep. Game 2 apparently turned out to be epic. I watched the very tail end of that, so I will watch that video on demand. And now game 3 just started and I have oatmeal, raspberries, and my drink to energize me for this. I kind of hope it goes to like at least 4 games. That way it's just not a straight 3-0. You kind of want to see them clash, not just like one getting run over. But I will definitely nap later, just kind of to make sure I get enough sleep for the upcoming week, because I have really fucked with it this weekend. But yeah, actually, so the person who asked me about my skincare routine and where I find it, they kind of inspired me to do more research about Asian beauty and stuff, because I've always kind of just changed my routine after a while when I read someone else's review and they were saying that something works really well. So I was like, ooh, let me try that out. And then I just ditched my old products, even though they might have been working well for me. So I kind of want to understand my skin better. I'm not very good at judging what works well for me. All I know is that I don't have the smoothest skin and I get a lot of pimples over here and sometimes right here. Well, they do seem to be like this area, sometimes over here, but if they appear like around my eyes, they go away pretty quickly. But I'm not really good at recognizing either whether they get triggered by food, specific food that I eat. I do notice though when they come from stress, but those don't last very long. This one always tends to come back, so I need to figure something out. But I currently don't exfoliate. That's something I really need to start doing. I don't wear my sheet masks religiously enough. I could probably do it more than once a week. That might make it a little more expensive, but definitely worth it. So I'll probably do some research on that today. And then I was thinking of looking at more cat trees because I'm moving in less than 2 weeks and I will want to make that purchase shortly after arriving. And then, yeah, probably go to sleep or something, we'll see. So I packed the heck out of my dinner today. Mushrooms, shrimp, zucchini, peppers, potatoes, and I think I'll probably add some eggs as well. Okay, so I am getting ready to watch Beyond the Lights. That movie I actually really liked, and since I am kind of out of something new that I'm really eager to watch, I decided to watch something I've seen before. The lead actress, Gugu? I don't know if that's the right way to pronounce it. Her last name is really long too. It's like MBATHA-RAW. But anyways, she's a good actress, and Machine Gun Kelly is also in this movie. And I've been really into his music this year, so that'll be cool to watch him be a douchebag, I guess. But yeah, the whole family is getting ready to watch with me, except this one. He's getting ready to go to sleep. Oh, Milo. Just staring deep into my soul. And then we got this one. Oh, someone's curious for once. Samuel. Oh, I think he's leaving us. Okay, let's start it. Look at this person over here. He just doesn't care. So let's see, spin it around. Okay, so today was a very uneventful day. I was home for most of it. I took 2 walks with Riley. It was nice and sunny out today, so I tried to walk further than usual. But aside from that, I've been playing a lot of Diablo 3. I watched Beyond the Lights, and now I think I'm going to watch the one grand final game that I missed earlier this morning, just because I heard it was a really good game. It went maybe 70 minutes, and I'm also feeling really tired. It's only 8:30 right now, but given how I screwed up my sleep schedule this weekend, that is reasonable for me to feel like crap this early in the night. But yeah, I think I'm gonna put on the match and then probably go to sleep after that. I spent some time today researching more about skincare because I realized when I talked about it in the other video, I'm not actually all that knowledgeable about it. And I think I ordered some new products. So I ordered a second cleanser, I ordered a new toner, I ordered a serum, I ordered a new moisturizer, and I also ordered sheet masks. And I also need to order a black sugar scrub or something like that. But yeah, so this time I guess I'll try to take pictures of my face and see the progress instead of just guessing, because I mean, it would be nice to know which products work best for me instead of me just switching whenever, and maybe what I was using beforehand worked really well. But I like the idea of just having a nice skincare routine. Feels really good because I like taking care of my skin, and I have a lot of weirdness that I don't like bumps. I have some dents in my skin, but I don't think that's reversible. But aside from that, I do get pimples more often than I'd like for someone who washes their face every day. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to receive those products, and I will close my night with some lovely Dota. Okay, look what I have. I just got home from work, and so I don't actually eat KFC often at all. The first time I tried it was maybe like 2 years ago, and before that I ate Popeyes mostly, but then I realized that KFC original is what I prefer. So I got a thigh and drumstick, and I told them to swap out, oh, this is not opening. I told them to swap out my mashed potatoes for potato wedges. But, so I ate lunch today at like 12:30. Let's turn this around. So I ate lunch at 12:30 today, and I think just based on my body type and having maybe fast metabolism, I get hungry very quickly and often. So I felt like I had a reasonably sized lunch, but by 4 o'clock-ish, my stomach wasn't feeling so great at work, and it's because I was hungry. So I need to figure out some sort of snack I can eat every few hours in between meals so I don't feel that way, because our office doesn't really have snacks. I mean, they do, but it's snacks I don't want to eat. So it's like fruit snacks. They do have some granola bars, but I don't want to eat those all the time. They get very boring. They have candy, so it's all stuff I don't want to eat. But at the same time, having a snack to eat in between meals can be kind of difficult, especially ones that I will be eager to eat and not sick of. So I need to figure something out for that. I am open to suggestions if that's possible. But I was just driving home and I passed by KFC, and I was so hungry that I really wanted to just eat something right when I got back. So I decided to get some. I haven't had any in a while, so I will make sure to work out later tonight to kind of get rid of the unhealthy aspect of this meal. But I am kind of excited to eat it just because it's been so long. I'm going to put this down over here actually, because the noises you sometimes hear when I hold up the camera is the things on the sides, the strap holders, shaking because my hands are shaking. So I'll put the camera down. Poppers. Hi. What? You think I want to play right now? Okay, so I've like pretty much ate the heck out of my chicken, but the interesting thing is that I don't often ever eat fast food. The extent of my fast food tends to be one of these chicken nuggets, very rarely, once in a while, like 4 pieces, or I go to McDonald's for their fries, but that's very rare because that's not the most healthiest option. But it's really interesting how, since I don't eat it very often, when I do eat it, you kind of expect like, oh, I'm indulging myself and eating something unhealthy once in a while. This is gonna be amazing. But then when I ate it, I was just like, wow, there's so much oil in this. And I think the idea that I think the fact that I'm eating something unhealthy tends to overpower my mindset. So it feels like it's kind of pointless to eat it sometimes because the whole time I'm eating it, I'm kind of feeling bad that I'm not eating healthy, but it does taste good. But just so much oil, and you feel like if I'm not a very clean eater, so when I eat the chicken, I can feel like the oil dripping down my mouth. Or I could like feel the oil dripping down back into the box and stuff. And then, yeah, it wasn't the most pleasant experience, but I am no longer hungry, so that's a good thing. But, Pops. Whoa, be careful about that. Today I kind of just took care of some moving things. I told Cox, the internet company I use, that I'm moving services. And then I scheduled for some movers to help me move my furniture, which is kind of pricey. It sucks. You know, sometimes it sucks. For someone with less stuff, you get fucked by these charges because they require a minimum of 3 hours to move your stuff, because otherwise it would be not beneficial to them, or they wouldn't make any money off of you if they spent all that time driving here with a truck and 2 guys and all I needed was like an hour or 2. I'm actually really curious to see how much time it'll take to move my stuff, because I showed you guys my apartment. I just have 4 big pieces: bed, couch, desk, TV stand. TV, I guess that counts too, 5. And then everything else is capable of fitting in a box. I was actually thinking of moving all the small stuff Thursday night. I'm planning my move on Friday. So I was gonna do all the small stuff myself Thursday night, and that way all that has to be done on Friday is just the big main things. That way I could kind of speed things up, hopefully, but I'm not entirely positive. Like, I might just do it. Oh, hi, Sammy. I might just do it kind of random, where I don't actually care that much about organizing when I box. Like, for example, for my clothing, I might even just consider laying a garbage bag in my car and just stockpiling it up, because I'm just gonna hang them back up once I get there anyways, so I don't want to spend too much time organizing. But something that might be difficult are my monitor arms. I think I have to take my monitors off. I can't just unclamp the arms because that'll be kind of heavy actually. So that might suck. I don't like taking that apart. Taking my desk apart sucks. There's gonna be so many wires and I'm gonna have to make sure none of those get lost.